Hey guys, welcome back to Real Talk. Solo, Rehan, Hamadi here. All right, guys, let's get continue on. Sorry, with the week that was. Tottenham losing to United 2-1, and then absolutely smashing Burnley with a cracker goal from Son, 5-0.
It's a good goal. It's a great goal.
A great goal. What do we think of? I don't mean it that way, but what do we think of Tottenham?
I said it before. Shit.
No,
Can I just say,
Talk about Tottenham on this
Nah, they're
podcast?
good. They're
One thing.
alright.
how good is Heung-min Son? I
Yeah.
love that guy.
I
I love that guy. man.
Amazing.
That's my son.
Sonaldo.
That is my son.
He's
So-
he's Ronaldo. No joke. He plays exactly like Ronaldo. But anyways, is this the loss against United big deal? Not big deal. Just a fluke. What do we think?
Obviously, it didn't affect them. You know, they came out and destroyed their opponent in the next one.
Burnley
yeah.
hasn't been that great, to be honest.
Yeah, man.
Still 5 goals, 5-0, not conceding.
Still a massive
Still a good one.
result. But they'll continue on. It's the Mourinho initial Mourinho effect, man.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? They'll move up, like you said. They'll get up to 5th or 6th, maybe challenge the top 4. They're on a good run. What can you say?
Hey, but, they're not playing defensive Mourinho. This is actually a different Mourinho.
Yeah.
It's only 2 games in.
Hey, but
Give it a-
come on,
give it a
5
couple
goals
of
from Mourinho
signings,
team.
you know, then we'll talk.
I mean, look, historically, he's part of the Real Madrid team that scored the most goals ever
That's true.
in La Liga. You know, this is against teams like Barca, who had Messi, Ronaldinho, Henry, all
Who
these
did that
guys,
Real Madrid
whatever.
team have, Zach?
Cristiano
They had the
Ronaldo,
goat,
I'm with
brother.
you.
They had
Yeah,
the
they
goat.
did. I'm with you.
So Ronaldo had the most
But
goals
I'm
that
saying,
season.
but I'm still saying like he's not known for West Park and the bus. Even though now these days, I said when
It's
he
cool.
left, there was a bit of a reflection on himself that he did, and he came back a different coach. I don't know why. So what sort of feel like? I hope I eat my words and I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like he'll take Tottenham to a different level. Dele Alli for me is playing so different, man. So much confidence, you know, and it's only going to be up from here. That's what I think. I think they'll make top 4.
You just said it, bro. He had Ronaldo back then. He has Sonaldo now. So that's it, bro. What else
Same,
can you
same.
say, Carl?
Can I just say one thing? With
Say
Solskjaer
two
winning
things.
these 2 games, right? I think it opens the door of Pochettino to Arsenal.
Oh,
Let's get it happening.
That's
Hashtag-
what I want to
Hashtag
see, brother.
I know
Pochettino
we're talking about
Arsenal.
Tottenham, but
That's what I'm
Pochettino's still on the topic.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pochettino to Arsenal. What about Liverpool, guys? Liverpool, man, absolutely smashing it. They don't look like slowing down at all.
Yeah.
5-2 against Everton, right? Which was let's just throw that game out because it doesn't really count for anything. 3-0 against Bournemouth.
Well, again, we thought, okay, CDM's the most important position, right? They lost their CDM, one of their best players this year. They're gonna drop a point or 2. Nah, nothing happened.
They're playing very, very well.
But the thing is, they played better last year. They're not playing to the best right now, but they're getting the wins. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
They're conceding, but they're scoring more goals. I don't think they're at their best, to be honest, but they're getting the win. That's the main thing.
I think that's the scary part, but
That's it scary, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like they haven't reached that peak, but everyone around them is faltering. Everyone around them is stuffing up even more than them.
That's a fair.
Do you know what I mean? So even if they dropped 1 or 2 games there, they'd still have a big lead.
I think what happened last year was that Klopp felt almost like, let's defend, right? Let's not lose. That was the message. Let's not lose, right? And that's what happened. They lost 1 game all season. They drew a lot but lost 1. I think this season the message now is let's go and win. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's less focused on defense. That's why
That's
they,
right.
that's
No,
why
you're
they're
right.
conceding goals, but
They're scoring more
they're
than
scoring
they're
more than they're conceding, and they're going hard. Van Dijk scoring headers and Lovren scoring headers and Salah chipping in and whatever it is. Chamberlain's found a new lease on life at Liverpool. So they're just going out there with the mentality of, listen, we're better. We know we are. Let's go on. But last year we played a certain way. It didn't work. Let's play a different way this year. And let's go freaking win.
That's what I'm saying, but look at the depth they've got. Like I wouldn't go near it. Like, you know what I mean? It's not any better than a lot of teams in the Premier League.
No.
But he gets the best out of them. He gets the best out of those players. He gets them to their potential, and they do a job for him. That's it. That's what he does. Origi, man. What the hell, man? Origi? You serious? He still do it. Like, I thought it was just a fluke at the end of last season.
Origi's a good player.
He's still putting in an effort. He's still putting in work and getting a result. It's ridiculous.
He sets boxes up for his players, saying, look, this is what you can do good. Just do that. Don't do more than that. And the players listen.
And it works.
That's his, what's it called? That's his best quality, I think, as a manager. Hamadi, what do you think about Liverpool, man?
Champions. Champions.
Champions?
Who's stopping them?
Champions of
Unless
Europe?
Salah, Firmino, Mane all get injured in one game, they're going to win the league.
That's the only thing will stop them.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll go undefeated, though. I feel like they'll be... If they break away, there'll be games during the Champions League where they'll rest some players. I think that's where
they
they'll
won't
pick
worry
up their
about the
loss. If they're up 15 points, they can afford to rest a few players here and there. So
No,
I think it'll be one of those away games, maybe. I don't know, maybe at the Etihad, maybe at Arsenal.
I think
One of
they
those
have a
games, I
big
think
cluster
one of the
of
teams will
games
get 'em.
coming up. They got the club championship. They're going to.
Yeah, they're going to that. So they got a lot of games
Yeah.
coming up, like as well, like you said. So injuries could play a part. But like you said, if they get a big enough lead, they might re-energize for the Champions League. They can have that opportunity.
Yeah.
It's scary,
is,
man.
Which is a bit of a negative on the Premier League. I mean, it's been that bad this season that Liverpool are just running away with them.
Hey, you know what?
It's almost like the Bundesliga.
But
you
it
know?
has been that bad. If you look
Yeah.
at all the top clubs and how bad they are going, it's been pretty bad.
Yeah, look, we're gonna talk about it in a different video, but because you hit it, you spoke about it, Amadi. You said you don't think they can go undefeated. Yeah, we spoke about a lot of teams here. One team we didn't mention was Leicester City. They've won 9 out of their past 9 games, and yet no one's talking about them as a challenger for the title. Let me ask you: do you guys think Leicester is a legitimate challenger to Liverpool for the title?
Any other year?
Yeah.
Yes. Not this year. I think. How many games Liverpool won and drew?
Because they dropped 2 points, I think.
How do you
Ridiculous.
compete with a team like that? You don't, right? It's pretty hard to compete when Liverpool's not losing, not even drawing.
Near
So
perfect. Yeah.
they're near perfect, right? As Ron's saying. If they're taking 3-4 losses, I'd say yeah, Leicester's a legitimate threat. But with the way Liverpool's form, it's no threat. In another league, Leicester might be a threat, but right now, no.
You got to think, Leicester's they're gonna drop some points as well. You can't expect them to win every single game from now as well. It's not realistic.
Not at all. I mean,
Sorry, go on. Sorry.
no, like you were saying, I feel like Leicester. I don't know where they go from here. You know what I mean? They say like I feel like they can keep this up. Like that's going to be the question. Like whether they can keep this up, finish top 4 in the end. That's really the question. But where do they go from here? You know what I mean? If Brendan Rodgers stays, all these players stay.
He signed a new contract with
Yeah.
him. So
Dang.
he's saying,
What's a contract? Come on, man. It's all rubbish in the end. If he wanted to go, he'll go tomorrow. You know what I mean? But yeah, if that's the intention, is he gonna improve him? Like, are players gonna stay? Like the players that have come out from this, like Madison, even Vardy might have a chance to leave again.
I think I'm too old now.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it could be an opportunity. Could, you never know. Jose Perez out of nowhere, they started playing well. And Ndidi, Tillemans, all these players.
Yeah, but they're good signings. He signed them and
Yeah.
they've gelled into the team so well.
Indeed, he's very good, man.
Yeah.
Very underrated player.
Unbelievable. But I'm saying, like, what if they want to go to a bigger club? You know what I mean? What's the plan then? You know what I mean?
Well, I
But
think-
if they do want to stay, who's gonna come to them?
Hey, look, he lost Kante, lost Mahrez, and he's back. He's back up there. So, it's
Yeah.
happened in the past. We'll do it again. Why not?
Yeah, he's changing the mentality of the club. Players love playing with him, and everyone's watching Leicester saying, that's a club that I'd want to go to. It's like they're enjoying football. I think that'd be the biggest biggest attraction for any player. But I get what you're saying. Sorry about the going to a big club. Madison looking at maybe City come calling or United come calling, and him thinking, look, longevity wise, I wouldn't mind playing at United or City.
Yeah, because you saw the last time a big player was sold when Brendan Rodgers was manager in the Premier League. What did he do with the money? He wasted it,
Yeah.
and they went all the way down. Like that's the truth. You can't really lose this team. That's going to be probably the biggest challenge for them.
About Leicester being contenders, I'm going to hold off what I say only because the next 2 games in the Premier League for Leicester are Man City and Liverpool. So I think if they beat City and Liverpool, then for me, yeah, they're 5 points behind, and the race is on. If they lose or draw, they draw to City and lose to Liverpool. I think it's
Where are
over.
they playing those games?
I think it's Liverpool away.
No, I think Liverpool's home.
If City's at
Liverpool's home.
If Leicester's at
Didn't
home,
they have
to
Liverpool home at the
I'll give
beginning?
them
It was at Anfield.
Was it?
It
Did
was
they
at
have Liverpool
Anfield
home?
because they got a penalty. Remember VAR?
Yeah.
Only happens at Anfield.
Only happens to Liverpool.
Have you guys heard the stat that they're actually better off in points wise now than they were when they won the title?
At this
Yeah.
point,
at
yeah,
this
you're
point,
right. Yeah, you're
it's
right.
ridiculous.
Well,
How
that's-
bad was that season
That
then?
season was terrible,
Yeah.
man. If you remember,
Yeah.
oh my god,
How bad was that season?
Arsenal was
Oh
favourites,
god, no
I
wonder
should
we had a
tell you.
chance that year.
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
We're
but for
the
me,
worst.
I'll hold off until those 2 games. But those 2 games are finished.
But
then-
you
then I
don't
can
think
say-
then if just let's say they win both of them,
Yeah,
the pressure ramps up. People start talking about them in a different light. People start looking at them in a different light. You don't think they might buckle under that pressure?
no, because I think Rodgers has got that right mentality there. I think they're just having a great.
But you
time
can
playing.
see them continuing on a winning run.
Because- They've won 9 in a row.
I understand,
Like-
but Rahan made the point before. You do not say Leicester winning another 10 in a row. Like, they're going to drop sometime. But I'm saying is if they win those games and they verse lesser teams, you don't see them maybe bit overconfident, maybe, losing it, or maybe losing in the last second or drawing the last
Even
second.
drawing.
Drawing is going to kill it. Yeah.
Maybe, but given the combination of Liverpool losing points, dropping points, being 5 points ahead, them thinking about last season about how they lost an 8-point lead or whatever it was, and then tie that in with the schedule coming up, I think it could be a whole pot. What's it called? When you just you chuck a potion into the pot, whatever. it is,
Melting pot.
melting pot, yeah. Cool, something like that where it's just everything's coming together and it's just like, I don't know. Liverpool
You think
starting to
it
get
just
better.
all fall into place for them?
It could. Them even for me, if City's out. I was gonna say.
Well, to be honest, Man City is probably this is the best time to, like, I know we say it's when they lose they go crazy, and they win like 9-0 the next game.
Yeah.
But I think they might be able to get them if it was at home. Hamadi, did you check or?
I didn't check. I'd be lying if I checked.
I thought you were checking.
I'll check now.
But I know Liverpool games at home. I know that's a winnable game at home. They should have drawn with Liverpool at Anfield.
If it wasn't
Let's
for
be
the
honest.
penalty, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
freaking
no.
VAR.
So that means it would be Leicester at home if they.
No, I know it is Leicester. I'm talking about City. Is that away or at home for Leicester?
It's away.
Okay.
Away. Yeah.
Etihad.
Etihad.
Well, they just lost there, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
City's beatable. I think we can all see that they're very
Yeah.
vulnerable this year, and they'll splash 100 mil in the next month.
Look, they're bigger threats than City. Put it that way.
Yeah. At the moment.
I'll tell you right now.
Rahan, can they be invincibles?
I don't think so.
No.
I like one loss is there.
For the sake of the banter that we'll receive from the Liverpool fans that we know, I sincerely hope that they don't become.
Hey,
that
next
team.
loss, next Merseyside derby, Goodison Park.
Wow.
Calling it.
Duncan Ferguson
Duncan
coming back. Beautiful.